I'll tell you what. What are you doing to me
The
here?
hits keep on coming.
What are you doing to me? Doug Sewell here. Greg Koch here. Wildwood Guitars at the place. What the hell am I playing through now? Another Dream Crusher.
Well,
This thing is rocking.
but you thrive on that.
I thrive on negative reinforcement.
This is the recording amp. It's the second of a kind of a 3-amp cluster of amps that we, first being the 25th anniversary, second recording amp, the third the HXDA. Okay. That are enhanced British M amps. This is a 50 watter. And the basic format and concept is internally bridged channels.
Like instead of taking the little patch cable going from one channel to the next, you did it internally.
Internally, we have a lead or a treble and a bass control individually, so you can mix and match. And treble, mid, bass, and a master and a reverb on this one. We were thinking that it would allow a nice gamut of tones for that type of amp family for recording purposes. But it was, it's a great gigging amp too.
Absolutely. That tone right there was...
It's killer. We have switches that allow some tweaks on it. Different kind of bypass consideration, different kind of negative feedback, etc. that allow you kind of your traditional between a lead amp and a bass amp.
Got it.
So it's got some components in it that we developed by closely analyzing some old 60s M-based British amps, where we actually sent them off for analysis to a company that doesn't normally do guitar amp anything. They're high-end audio guys, a Cinemag company. And they studied tone, they studied the tone of these things, phase shifts, core saturation, and they were completely horrified by what they were seeing with these old transformers. Do you really want us to emulate these things? So we said, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. So they sent us several, examples of what they were reading. We've got so much core saturation, so much phase shift, etc. And they literally have to hand wire the imperfections into these transformers. And they don't like doing it, but they do it. They charge us a pretty penny. But we think it's well worth the old vintage vibe that you get. So we have the exclusive Cinemag transformers that we're putting in these 3 models of amps and a couple others. And so just to add that one little thing to try to get that extra 0.5% of old vintage tone.
Right on.
So
I'm convinced
that's kind of it in a nutshell.
I'm convinced of its savagery. So wattage on this bad boy, are there different ones as far as, is there 150 and?
We do, 150, yeah. We're 100 watter and 50 watts.
50 watter.
Yeah, we do these. The mainstay with this one is 50 watts. Yeah.
50's good.
50's good, 100's a little more.
Stadium.
Yeah, not as many of those guys running around.
Indeed.
Some people
You're
just
getting trouble
have to
at Bob's Country Bunker with that 100 water.
Yeah, yep.
You'll cause incontinence at 20 yards, maybe not even 20 yards.
Well,
a little closer.
They do rumble.
What? I didn't even get what I said there. I'm kind of slow. You know why? Because the caffeine quotient's running low, ladies and gentlemen. There always needs to be a certain amount coursing through the veins in order to make things pop here at Wildwood. What? Anyway, you've heard it. This is a magnificent. It's just called the recording amp.
Recording amp. I
think you should call it Polyp Rumbler 4000.
4000.
This will eradicate any kind of polyp growth in several counties over, and I think that's important. Holistic medicine, a whole new approach.
It's got a couple of things on it cosmetically that come standard with this amp. It's got a nice fascia there that our PRS, they make guitars too.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know that.
I've heard tell. I'm holding one right here, the David Grissom.
Yeah, there you go. They make guitars, and the guys back there are magicians with finishes.
Indeed.
I mean, I hear that they do wonders with those guitars.
Yes.
But this particular offering here is, I believe, black gold color, and it works so nicely with the Paisley.
I like the Paisley.
Yeah. The knobs
Yes.
are hand turned in England. They are, they're not ivory, but they are a nice material that is hand turned in England. So we've got some fanciness on this thing. And so it's a treat for the eyes and the ears.
That it is, my friend. That it is. Well, Doug Sewell, thank you for showing us this bold weapon. I'm Greg Koch here at Wildwood Guitars. We'll see you cats in the flip-flop. Adios.